truck ever. G550. Whew.
At this time, athletes, you're now in the hands of the starter.
What is up, guys? So as you can tell, possibly not, I have arrived home. I was just editing the last of the videos here. Not gonna lie, the internet in Omaha was absolutely horrible, so I really thank you guys very much for your patience when it comes to the upload situation while I was out there. I tried yesterday to upload some of these like last minute videos to get out there, and I went to a cafe and sat there for 2 hours and still did not get everything uploaded that I wanted to get uploaded. So thank you very much for your patience with this, and that kind of leads me into another thank you, and that is thank you very much for your support while I was out in Omaha. The number of messages that I received from all of you, it was just absolutely amazing, and I thank you very, very much for that. It really meant a lot to me to receive that support from so far away while I was out in Omaha getting ready to do this race. So that being said, I realized that I never really recorded like a recap of how the race itself went. I have all this footage from the race, but I never put like my 2 cents in with it. So let's just get right into it. The swim was in Carter Lake. It's a beautiful swim in Carter Lake. Like I thought it was really nice. Apparently the locals of Omaha, Nebraska think that we are a little crazy for swimming in that particular lake. But I think it's a nice lake and I like it. So the swim was nice. I went 33:10, which is, I don't know, probably like 45 seconds, I think, slower than last year, if that. I went like 32 something last year, 33 something this year. So I wasn't pumped about that. Don't get me wrong. Like, I was not pumped about that at all. Like, I really wanted to go closer to, not even closer to, I wanted to go sub 30. And my pool swims have been right on to do that. But unfortunately, I haven't been getting in open water as much to get that practice in. So that is the explanation as to why my pool swims and my open water swims, the times are so different. As far as coming out of the swim, last year they had metal steps coming out of the swim, and I was unaware of this, and no one really warned us. Like, as they were helping us out of the water, nobody really warned us of like this metal step contraption that we were going to have to run up to get to T1. So last year, I actually slipped and slammed my shin into these metal steps. This year, took it a lot slower, and no slips, no falls, so that was good. I went to take off my Xterra swim skin, however, and that did not go so well. It's supposed to have like a breakaway zipper or something. Like, I don't remember what they call it exactly, but it did not break away at all, and it ended up getting stuck, and I just tore it. Like, I tore the entire suit. I reached back and I went like this, and this whole arm like ripped, so I can't even put it back on anymore. And it is what it is. Like, I don't really care. I had to do it. I may contact the company and just say like, look, so what's going on with this? You know, this shouldn't have happened, and it did happen. So through T1 and onto the bike, and let's see here. Bike split was 108 for, doesn't even tell you exactly how much it was. It's like 24.8 miles according to what my GPS said. So that was really awesome. I was really pumped about that. And so there's one major like 12% climb that you have to do as part of that bike course. And then the descent coming back down on the opposite side of that 12% climb, I pedaled down that descent, like not coasted, and did not ride my brakes. Like, I pedaled down the descent like a real cyclist, which I'm really pumped about that, because I descend like a big sissy. I don't descend well, so that was really awesome. And then coming back on that 12% descent, I did not pedal down that one, but still okay with biking a 108. And then last but not least, for the 10K run, I went 51:18. I wanted to go sub 50, but we had a 30-minute delay. So I don't know if you saw that in a little time lapse there, but we had a 30-minute delay where all swim waves were delayed by 30 minutes. Apparently there was much more traffic than they were expecting, and I guess much more traffic than last year. I heard that more people drove this year and waited until the last minute to get there, so it created a delay for everybody else, which is kind of unfortunate. So I was hanging out for over 2 hours. I got there like just after 5, and my swim wave didn't go off until like 10 of 10. So I was there for a long time. I did have food, but it just wasn't enough. So when I got to the run, I was a little bit hungry on the run, and my heart rate was spiking a little bit. So I just had to chill, in a couple spots. But overall, very pleased with my run. I'm very pleased with my bike. We need a little work on that swim. And overall, pace time-wise, I was 2:38:16, which is a 14-minute PR from last year's race time. Last year I was like 2:52 something, and so I'm pumped. I am pumped about that. A 14-minute PR at an Olympic distance race. Mind you, this isn't like Olympic distance, this course versus this course. The same exact course, same exact race, 14-minute PR. And that's the reason why I wanted to go back out there so bad this year. I knew that this year was not going to be the year that I qualify for Worlds. I'm just not there yet, but I knew that after last year, I could have had a much better race there, and I did this year. Last year, it felt like at the end of the bike, I still had a lot left in the tank. This year, when I finished, I felt like I literally left everything I had out on that course to get to that 2:38, and I was pumped with it. So thank you guys very much for your support. It truly, truly means a lot to me. And thank you very much for watching these videos. You guys are smashing the like button for me, which I really appreciate. And these videos are getting in front of tons of people, which is why I do them. So that people can, see that average Joes and just weekend warriors, whatever you want to call it, anybody can get out there and do this stuff. So thank you very much for that support, and I will see you guys next time.